Some of this has got to go. Greetings, y'all. Welcome to another video. Today, we are going to be discussing purging your collection. I've never done this before in my entire life of buying music, collecting music. And just a couple of months ago, I felt like I was running out of space on the shelves, and I felt like maybe I could go through my collection and find, maybe like 10 CDs that I thought I could get rid of these. I don't listen to them anymore. Or they're CDs that I bought in like the 90s for one song, and the rest of the album didn't do anything for me. So I did that. I'm going through, and I didn't pull 10 CDs. I pulled like 40 CDs. And I gave all of them kind of like another listen. Like I said, a lot of them I hadn't listened to in a long time, just to be sure that I was getting rid of ones that I did want to get rid of. And there were one or two that I was like, oh, I think I'm going to hold on to this one and keep it. But it was pretty like, satisfying, like doing this. Like I said, I never had done this before. I never even thought that I would do it. When I'd see other people talk about it, I always thought, like, I'll never do that. But I have to say, now that, it felt good to kind of like get some stuff out of the collection. And like I said, there's stuff that I'm like, I haven't listened to this since I bought it. I never have any desire to listen to this. And, everything is digitized, so it's not like it's gone from my collection forever if I really want to listen to it. And like I said, some of them are things I bought for that one song that I really liked, and the rest of the album I didn't. So I still have that one song. But I'm just going to go through these real quick and show some of them. A few of the CDs that I purged out of here I've already shipped off to some of our friends out there. Briar at his CD showcase, sent some to him, sent some to the purveyor of cheesecake up in Boston, Mike Kelly, a couple other people. And I got some I'm sending off to Sean Spins, which I'll show. But the rest of them I'm just going to donate to Goodwill. So I'm just going to whiz through these and show them to you. And feel free to comment to me that I'm crazy for getting rid of this. I'm not going to describe too much into any of these. First up, Jack in Canada is not going to be happy about this. Styx Greatest Hits. Lloyd Price Greatest Hits. This is a perfect example of something I bought for one song, Stagger Lee, and the rest of the album, I said I wasn't going to talk about all these, and here I am talking about them. This one, we've got the Disposable Heroes of Hypocrisy, and their album Hypocrisy is the Greatest Luxury. Another one that I bought for one song and didn't think much of the rest of the album. This is The Academy Is, and their album Almost Here. Here we've got Basement Jacks and their album Rudy. We've got the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones and Live from the Middle East. Not a big live album fan. This is a comedy record by a buddy of mine who, when I worked at Broadway Video, used to come in to do some work. This is Stuckey and Murray, Destination Rock Bottom. Pretty funny dudes. This is the Friggs, Rock Candy. This is the Judy Bats and Down in the Shacks Where the Satellite Dishes Grow. Another one I picked up for one song and didn't like the rest of the album. This one, maybe some people are going to be a little surprised to hear. Never been a huge fan of this band. And this thing is so played out that I picked this up at like a half price books. And I don't know that I've ever listened to it. I just thought like, oh, maybe I should have that in my collection. Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. This is the soundtrack to the surfing documentary, Step Into Liquid. Thought this was going to be a lot of like surf guitar music and stuff like that. I'd seen the movie, but I couldn't remember what the music was like. But it's not what I was hoping it would be. This is self-titled Grace Potter and the Nocturnals. We've got the Graces and Perfect View. We got Stone Temple Pilots. I think this is Purple, right? We've got the Black Kids and their album Party Traumatic. We got Public Enemy and He Got Game. got Panther 14 karat gold. We've got Cubit and Psyche 85 by Scritti Politti. Stone Temple Pilots again with songs from the Vatican gift shop. Sorry to all you Stone Temple Pilot fans. They're just not something I really am that into. Lucinda Williams, West, 2 CD set. We've got Mulberry Violence by Tyrone Powers. Civil Wars, Barton Hollow. All Night Chemist, self-titled. I think a friend of mine of the aforementioned Broadway Video, I think his wife managed this band. That's how I have that one. Sarah McLachlan, Mirrorball, got this free. It's a live record. I didn't know it was a live record. I thought it was the best of. It was free outside Lunchbox Records in North Carolina. Thought I was getting a steal on a best of, and it's a live record. No real interest in that. Here we've got Junior Senior and Don't Let the Beat Stop, or something like that. Sleigh Bells, Jessica Rabbit, real disappointed in that one. Licky Lee, So Sad, So Sexy. I was so sad when I listened to that record because it was disappointing. Self-titled, Little Caesar. Wild Seed, Wild Flower by Dion Ferris. Rough Night in Jericho, Dreams So Real. Rod Stewart, Greatest Hits. OMZ, How Bizarre. How bizarre is it that that's in my collection? Not anymore. Ivana Santilli, Brown. Indigo Girls, Retrospective. Some people might not be happy to hear that. Lil' Kim, The Notorious K.I.M. Spin Doctors, Pocket Full of Kryptonite. Ray Guns Are Not Just the Future by the Birds and the Bee. 311, self-titled. Dream So Real by the Best of the Posies. Space Hog, Resident Alien. Best of Missing Persons. I have their first record, Spring Session M, which is really great, and picked this up after that, and none of the tracks on here that aren't from that debut are anything that I'm interested in. And we got the Smiths, Rank. And then these are going to our good buddy Sean Spins. Make It Stop, the most of Ross Johnson. Picked this up at Goner Records in Memphis when I was out there. My buddy Memphis Mike was listening to this, and I thought it kind of sounded kind of interesting, so I picked it up at Goner, and when I got home, kind of changed my opinion on that. Flying the Flannel by Firehose, the band that used to be Minutemen. This one, I feel like if anybody's going to comment and tell me I'm crazy, it's going to be over this one. We've got a 2-on-1 CD, Big Star, #1 record, and Radio City. I don't know, just, it's okay, but it just never really clicked with me like it's clicked with everybody else. This is a 2 CD set, Art of Noise, the best of. I have a single disc, Best of Art of Noise, that I'm cool with, so that can go to Sean. And then last, we've got Jane from Occupied Europe by the Swell Maps. I have another CD by the Swell Maps that I really, really like. Saw this at Monster Music maybe last year or the year before and picked it up. Really excited to find it. I didn't really, think that something like this would be in stock. And I don't know, just didn't do anything for me. I like the other record a lot better. So that's the majority of everything at Purge. Like I said, there's a handful that I've already shipped off to some others. But tell me which ones you think I'm crazy about. It probably won't make any difference because by the time this video posts, these will probably be at Goodwill somewhere. But thanks for tuning in. Let me know your stories of purging your collection if you have. I'm thinking about doing it with my vinyl. There's a few there that I'm already thinking I could probably get rid of, but I just haven't made that leap yet with the vinyl. But thanks for tuning in. See you another time. Later on.